Good morning, USANA family. It's a great Thursday morning, and we are back with your health and USANA training. And this morning, we'll be talking about USANA Essentials on basically how to look and feel your best with every day with USANA Essentials. And this morning, we are happy to have one of the best trainers in USANA, and he's none other than Kenny Tan, and he is the director of USANA Health and Science Education Research and Development. But before that, let me read you the brief introduction for Kenny. And he earned his degree in nutritional science from the University of Malaysia and is a certified public speaker. He has previously developed and managed health nutrition training programs and training materials primarily for Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and Thailand. His speaking and training style, along with his expertise in human nutritional science, has made him a very sought-after speaker throughout Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, United States, and Canada. He is well-versed in 6 languages. Hope he can speak a little Filipino, though. And spoken at many local and international health events and seminars. Prior to joining USANA's Health and Science Education Department in November 2017, Kenny worked at USANA Singapore. He is also known to be a trustworthy person who is much loved by our associates for his knowledge and cultural sensitivity. He is a very determined and keen learner, a career-minded man, and he also tries his best to strike a balance between professional and personal life. Also, he welcomes new challenges and sets out to clear any doubts he has or he had. And in his day-to-day task, he tremendously enjoys solving college level calculus problems, which I'm sure not everybody likes, though. Figures during his free time. Additionally, he is a fan of nonfiction literature and professional wrestling. So, ladies and gentlemen, USANA Philippines, talking about USANA Essentials, please welcome the Director for USANA Health and Science Education Research and Development. Please welcome Kenny Tan. Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning, everyone. Hello. Can you guys hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Good. I don't mind my filter. I just put it for fun. So you can see everyone. This is a nice background for the whole range of active nutrition we just launched, and a mask just for the filter, just for fun. I may remove it later. And thank you very much for the kind introduction, my friends. Before we start, when we are in the waiting room, I heard that there are some internet problems in Philippines, Davao, Philippines office. I hope that get resolved very soon. So it is 10 o'clock, 10:06 to be precise in the Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, Southeast Asia particularly. So very good morning. So for those who are joining, just wake up and join in, right? Try not to so-called join with an empty stomach because like usual, I would usually provide a whole lot of information to digest. So I'm going to make a introduction, what I'm going to talk about today before going into the main topic. So you still have a few minutes on hand. So for those who really thinks that this is going to start right away, so just pause for a while, make yourself some Nutri-Meal, add in some half teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of fiber G, take it along with you, and then put it next to your laptop, your tablet, your mobile phone, so that you can enjoy healthy breakfast, something to fill your stomach as you're listening to me. Because today, our key product features, key product presentation is all about CELLSENTIALS. Now, if you want the best for your body, you should then put in the whole spectrum of nutritional elements, whole spectrum of nutrients into your body. And as a representative of USANA, I'm always proud to say that you are all here because you understand the value, the benefits, and the unique product features of our CELLSENTIALS. Now, hold on for a second. I know I'm conducting my trainings in the Philippines. My associate in the Philippines have downlines, uplines worldwide. Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore. So as I go along, no doubt the focus will be on the Philippines label, Philippines formula. But I want everyone to know that we are dealing with an international business. So as I go along, there are times that I will give you a specific example to compare the slight differences or the nuances between formula in different countries. So that being said, if I have something particular, something which is unique, I would always say, hey, my friends, pay more attention to this part. But as usual, if you have your notepad, have your pen ready, have a cell phone, handphone ready, because there are times I want you to take pictures, I want you to take a specific part that is not shared on my PowerPoint. So again, if you are doing the recording, that's good. But I would always...
This meeting is being recorded.
Yeah, I just got a message, recording in progress. If you're recording this training, right, I want you to know I will jump sometimes out from my PowerPoint to a certain web page because I want to show you the information that goes beyond what I'm going to present here today. Why I do that is because I want you all to have the updated, relevant information so that as you share USANA products worldwide, as you're doing your USANA business, I want you to have the correct information on hand. And it is always my duty to tell you, best to rely on our official or so-called acknowledged information rather than so-called sources that you are so-called uncertain about. I know there are a lot of information of USANA, but sometimes it is good just to focus on the relevant few. Okay, those relevant after the training, to answer it. I am pretty much very active in the chat session as well. In the chat session, if let's say you have something that you want me to clarify further, you want me to so-called re-elaborate or elaborate more in detail, more in depth, I'll be most happy to do so. And this presentation is all about CELLSENTIALS. I want you to all to have a specific focus when it comes to Q&A session or when it comes to re-elaborating the key points is that focus on CELLSENTIALS. This is the gold standard, the product that made up the foundation of every other optimizers that you should take. Some of us, a guy, actually take everything besides Phyto-Estrogen and Estro Pro. Some of the girls take everything besides Palmetto Plus. Now, here's the thing. If you're taking a lot of products, if you're new or even old USANA, make sure that you should always have CELLSENTIALS in your regime, in your day-to-day supplements routine. And there's one more thing. If you have any medical questions, I have to make the disclaimer that medical question is not being answered because, first of all, that should be directed towards your doctor. And those who have medical conditions should always check with their health provider before they take supplements. Now, here's the thing. If today you just wake up and you had a breakfast, good. And if you don't, you're taking a nutriment. So a lot of times people would always ask me, this is the first question that people always ask me, Kenny, can I take supplements on empty stomach? Right? They always ask this, can I take this on empty stomach? Then let me tell you something. If you want to take an empty stomach, you may choose to do so, but there are some caveats. There are some things that you should know before you do so. So I would address all this. Not forgetting, I'm going to give you all the relevant information that is beyond my PowerPoint. That's the number one thing that I want to share. Key product features and benefits. If you are selling, you are consuming CELLSENTIALS, what you should do when it comes to understand the product itself. You have to expect to understand it yourself before you share it out. Am I right? Can you imagine a situation like this, whereby you go out and share USANA CELLSENTIALS, yet you are not a believer yourself? Or worse yet, you are not a consumer yourself. You go out and share. Right? When people ask you, hey, did you take USANA yourself? Then you kind of like lose your faith, or you don't have relevant information, then that is not the best situation, I would say. So get your pens, get your handphone ready. I'm gonna share my screen, and the first thing to do is the information beyond what I'm gonna share. Now, no doubt you may think that, Kenny, you are sharing information that is more relevant to United States of America. But don't forget, we are a US-based company. The products you hold on hand, they are manufactured in the United States. So you are actually getting a product that is fully manufactured in the United States. And that is why, number one question when you go on and share, you would always touch on this one. We manufacture our own supplements, right? Then sometimes people go in depth. They will always ask you, well, what makes your own manufacturing so unique? What is the best point of having your own manufacturer of your own supplements? You will say, well, if we manufacture our own supplements, we can control the qualities. We can have a more effective, more efficient troubleshooting methods, right? Then there would be this situation whereby people ask you for proof. Am I right? Well, for those who are fortunate enough to come to USA, they attended the convention, they have a home office tour, they know exactly what our home office looks like, how our manufacturing plant looks like. But sometimes they want, you have evidence. Yes, you can show them pictures from your own slides, the slides which is created from your teams. Am I right? Then here's the thing. If they ask for more information, what should you do? This is what I'm going to share. So I'm going to go to my internet web page. Can you see my screen, my friend? Can my host let me know if you can see my screen? Because I will jump around from web page to PowerPoint, so I can see it very clearly from my end. Let me see the chat if anyone answering me. Yes, thank you so much for answering me. So thank you. I'll be constantly checking. So here's the thing. This is something that I want you to share, and hopefully this is something that you can save it on your browser as a favorite web page, ladies and gentlemen. I shared this many times before, but I want you to know the accessdata.fda.gov. That is the main web address you want to know, because when you go out and share, when we manufacture our own supplements, be proud, be certain, be assertive that, hey, we are a FDA registered facility. Again, I repeat, be firm, be confident, be assertive. When you go out and share, this is substantial, unique, things like that. Okay, that's definitely be shared. So, second thing is that you have to know that we are a FDA registered facility. Now, here's the website that you already do. Okay. Now, you're going to come to this search box. So the first thing you have to do is type in USANA. Can you see that, my friend? I see Meryl raise his hand. Okay, Meryl, what's it? Let me see. Is there anything? Still seeing the screen? Okay. If you cannot see, let me know in the chat room. Let me know in the chat room, please. Don't be hesitative. Okay. Now, type in USANA. Then you will see that it goes beyond what you usually share. Now, as I was browsing this, I was also refreshing my own memories because I want everyone to have the best information available. USANA not only manufacture its own supplements, okay? USANA not only manufacture its own supplement, but it is also an FDA registered facility. And you can widen the scope and tell, we also do our label, our analysis, our pack repacking inside our plant based here at Solid Seed. You must have the information. So people ask you, where is the proof? Where's the certificate? Where's the black and white? This is the black and white I want to show you. If during your free time, okay, during your free time, you can type in a company like XYZ company just to showcase that whether okay, pardon the intrusion. So just to showcase whether they are registered or not. And for the fun of it, right, just now as I was preparing, I was in the waiting room, I actually typed in the Philippines. And I want to see what is actually registered in the database of FDA USA when it comes to the keyword of Philippines. So there are a few. And most of the time you can see, okay, yeah, the answer. And for my friends who are having a business in Singapore, you can check Singapore. You can see what is being registered in FDA. So back to the main point, USANA. It is an FDA registered facility, and we have to do it annually. You see, there's an expiration date here. So next time when you go and share, proud, certain, assertive. We manufacture, we pack, we label, we even do the analysis inside our home office. This is one strong key point because the product that you hold on hand right now, as you are in the Philippines, in this very early morning in the Philippines, you are having a product that is, I would say, full spectrum of vitamins and minerals, one of the best supplements out there for the benefits of your health. Okay, that enough it. So what about next? If you want to know, like I said, other competitors or other companies that you may heard of, just type in the firm name and then you submit a search. I won't be doing that because that's not my intention to so-called showcase who can do that, who cannot do that. But you should know, okay? Remember the website, accessdata.fda.gov. If someone come and ask you, can you show me a certificate? Sorry, what do you mean certificate? A certificate of USANA FDA registered facility. We don't have certificate, but it is all black and white, clear online for you to show. Okay? So if they ask you, can you prove to me that this USANA manufacture their own facility, right? Then hopefully one day you can come to our home office, visit our home office, and when the COVID is over, you can come for the international convention, so that you know the real deal the USANA is all about. Okay? What USANA is all about. Now we go to the product thing. So you know you have one of the best supplements out there in the whole world in your hands. Then as you are sharing the product unique features and benefits, which are some of the key points you should touch on? Which are some of the key points? You can say, this is what I get from USANA Philippines product brochure. Yes, feel free to use that. I can have something that that I usually refer at askthescientist.com. Yes, you can refer that. But bear in mind, there are always slight differences between USANA formulations in different countries because of regulations and legal issues. Those nuances I will take note when I share the presentation, the PowerPoint later. So as you go into supplements, you know, Kenny, how unique it is, how well prepared we are when it comes to launching a product in your country. And here's the thing, patented technology. While this may not be always highlighted in some countries I'm talking about, we have been awarded a patent for one of the technology in intelligence. And for those of you who are keen, who are, who would like to know, okay, let me give you the black and white, a link to show you the announcement. Now, say yes, you can receive it in the chat room. Okay, please say yes. A few people, when you say yes, then I know that the send is the link has been sent through already. Thank you so much. Now, this is for your own database, your own library. What do I mean by that? If you are sharing this product to someone who are really inquisitive, they want to take the product, but they just want to know more, all these materials will be useful one day. And to me, it is useful every day. You know why? Because when I refer to those links, I know what I'm talking about. I know I'm not taking something out from thin air and just to convince you based on things that are baseless without evidence. That is important to know. So we have the patented technology. I just sent you the announcement, and I also sent you the patent that you can find on the paper. Again, reply yes if you receive the link. And thank you, Mariel, for being so diligent, for being the first one to reply. So this is the marketing keywords that we use when we first launched these essentials. Nourish, protect, and support. For some countries, we use nourish, protect, and renew, NPR. And when I remember very clearly in the early days when this was launched, right? When I say NPR, nourish, protect, renew, I used the acronym as National Public Radio. Okay. So since we are talking about NPS in the Philippines, let's have some fun. Let's create some acronym. Maybe we can say National Protective Services. Why I try to use all these funny acronyms is because I want you to have the mnemonics to memorize. When it comes to sharing products, you can segment it. You can segment it to to the whole information based on chapter. Thank you for reminding me. See, I need to do the setting. So, what is NPR? Nourish, Protect, Renew. In the Philippines, we call Nourish, Protect, and Support. National Protective Services. Oh, I can use my original host, Nina, pharmacies. What is for S? Supremacy. No, just having fun, okay? So don't mind me, but this is the way for you to etch the memories into the information into your brain. Nourish, protect, renew. When you have this keyword, automatically certain parts of your brain lead out. What we are talking about? We are talking about the unique features that is segmented into nourish, protect, and support. See, professional. R for my supervisor, Rolando. So you can quit. I always quit mission, or they find it forgetful. So mitophagy is the word that we use when we talk about the renewal, the recycle of our organelle, a part of our so-called our cell called mitochondria. Now this is the part whereby our cells give our body energy, right? And why I mentioned this beforehand is that there are certain cell signaling pathways that might help the rate, the speed whereby we recycle our mitochondria. And as you are doing so, as you're recycling your mitochondria, it enables your cell, it gives your cell an opportunity to perform at an optimal level. I repeat, there are cell signaling pathways that are useful, that may support the optimal rate of how our cells renew, recycle mitochondria, so that our cell can perform optimally at an optimal rate. Hey, this is just like an engine in your cell, an engine in your car, in your motorcycles, in your mopeds, right? It helps you by servicing it so that it can run at an optimal rate. Hey, why are you guys so quiet in the chat room? If you guys understand, please let me know. If you guys don't understand, let me know too. If I speak too fast, let me know. If I speak too slow, let me know too. Right? This is a learning session, both way of learning, and that's the beauty of my training. Because during my training, I want everyone to understand when they log off. Makes no point if we talk bombastic things. 1 hour, finish the presentation. What did Ken just say? Oh my goodness, no point, and that is not my style. So in the Philippines, this statement, these pointers that I use on my slides here right now, as you see, core minerals, bullet point 1, bullet point 2, okay? Those are all for you to say. For example, core minerals for the prevention and treatment of mineral deficiency. All right. But if you say core minerals to prevent, to cure, to help in certain XYZ medical condition, then that is not allowed. So I want everyone, okay? I want everyone to know that this can be done. Hey, someone says that they cannot see my slide because it is FDA. See on the webpage. As I'm seeing here on my own screen, I'm still screen sharing. So let me know what kind of webpage you're seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen. Is it the FDA website or the PowerPoint? Which is why I need your information. Like I said, I will always hop on. Thank you so much. You see? Let me know. I'm going to stop share right now. Okay? I'm going to go back to my slides. Okay, tell me in the chat, slides or FDA? Still FDA? Let me see. Some still FDA. Okay, more say slide already. Thank you so much. So, see, the chat room is useful because you're not even looking at my slides as I was typing NPR, NPS. That's the beauty. If you start the training on your own, please utilize a lot of chat room too as well. All right. Nourish, protect, renew. Nourish, protect, support. Segmented to different chapter. Different chapter. All right. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. If you already understand the chapter, then I talk about the mitophagy. How fast, the optimal rate the cell is renewing, recycling the mitochondria. I give you an analogy whereby it is like the engine of your vehicle, maybe motorcycle, car, truck, moped, everything. Okay? So you know you need to service your engines. You can't service literally in that sense, but you can provide yourself with the optimal level of nutrients whereby those nutrients can assist them to assist your cells doing the things they are what they're supposed to do. One of the things your cells are supposed to do is to renew, recycle your own mitochondria. Do you guys understand? All right. So here's an analogy, and I'm going to move into the what do you call it? This is the picture of mitochondria into the core minerals part. Like I said on the slides, the information, the words, word by words on the slides here, you can go on and share. It is reviewed, and it is what do you call it? Following the ethics and education, the regulations that we have. So here's the thing: core minerals. I would usually start sharing CELLSENTIALS by using core minerals. There are two reasons. First of all, I want you to take note of the blue colors. Okay, the blue colors, like those of my friends who direct message me, those who have met me, I trained before in Singapore. They know when I say blue colors represent core minerals. Blue colors represent water. Blue color represents clean. Blue colors, excuse me, represent chelation. Just by looking at the color blue, it reminds you of water, ocean. It reminds you that our minerals are chelated minerals. What do I mean by chelated minerals? I'm going to tap here in chat room. Everyone can see the chelated minerals, which means unlike many products that I have seen worldwide, as I was doing training in so many countries, look at the labels. And bear in mind, my friend, the slides here are showing Philippines labels, okay? But different countries, although they have different nuances, but we USANA are transparent. What do I mean by transparent? We give you the net amount of the minerals here. You see, we are not declaring something that is bigger, and then we give you the amount that is lesser, which means you felt under change, right? You felt, I wouldn't use the word cheated because that's not cheated, but you could feel slightly misleaded. So in USANA, what we provide you is what you see on the label, right? You may have heard of the word potency guaranteed. Let me know. Did you use this word regularly or you don't use it? If you're not using this word regularly, potency guaranteed, okay, use it now. And then you translate it into layman term. What do I mean by layman term? What you see is what you get. What you see on the label is what you get. Understand or not? Keep the chat coming in, okay? It is stop, okay? Keep the chat coming in. So this one in USANA, Philippines, Singapore, Malaysia, US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, worldwide, we give you amount shown here. That is your net amount, been proven by analysis and quality control that this is what your body is getting. But of course, there could be some people say, oh, this is what my body is getting. But what about absorption? Each one of us, depending on the body type, depending on the timing of intake, whether, see, I'm going to answer my question earlier, whether you take your supplements during empty or full stomach, those affect the absorption rate. But if you look here, the net amount of a certain mineral, for example, the first row, magnesium, it is lower than 408. Can you imagine if some products that you're taking label their supplements the other way around? It labels magnesium, for example, 400 milligram, but the elemental, the net amount that is provided is only 56 milligram. Can you imagine that? I give you an amount that is larger than what is supposed the net amount is. Do you feel shortchanged? Do you feel slightly misled? Let me know in the chat, okay? So here's the thing. What we want is that we need to provide you a clear picture that exactly to know how much your body is taking. And a question from which is a very relevant question in the chat room. I know all of us cannot see. Now, what do you call it? We lack nutrient in CELLSENTIALS. Here's the thing. In CELLSENTIALS, we provide you with the elemental amount, with the net amount of vitamins and minerals. Okay, so again, everyone, go to the chat room. If you can see, I'm going to type the chat room. Okay, we give you vitamins, we give you minerals. Okay, go to the chat room. Okay, minerals, and we also give you a third things that are, I will call it the components for the lack of better words. Okay, phytonutrients. Hello, my friends. I will answer a question. If someone is so stubborn, recalcitrant, very hard-headed, and always tell you, I can get my vitamins and minerals from the food that we eat. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Even if you can eat vitamins and minerals, can you assure yourself that you will get these specific, proven by science phytonutrients on a daily basis, and yet in optimal amount? Right? You know the answer better. I can eat fruits. I can eat this. You can get, yes, I will give you the benefits of doubt. You can get vitamins. Again, go to chat room. Minerals, full. But can you get phytonutrients full or not? And being a science-based company, friends, now pay close attention. Don't distracted. This is a very important key point. I'm going to tell you right now. The first two nutrients that is labeled here, magnesium and calcium, you see it, the first top two row. Did you realize that they come in exactly, precisely 56.25 milligram, and exactly in what we call 1-to-1 ratio? Go to the chat room. 1-to-1 ratio. This is also complementing the active calcium. I'm sorry, MagnaCal that you're taking is also 1-to-1 ratio. See, we give you the whole picture. When it comes to USANA, science-based, whole picture. Okay? Keep the chat coming in again, whole picture. So right now, if you're looking at Singapore label, Malaysia label, core minerals, then if you have MagnaCal D next to you, just take a MagnaCal D and take a look. We are giving you 1-to-1 ratio, which is deemed optimal because most of the times we would have more calcium to magnesium in our diet, right? Right? So we want the ratio to be precise so that as you're ingesting your meal that may have so-called less than proportionate magnesium to calcium ratio, at least it can be balanced out. Thank you, Alan, for replying. Now, here's the thing, my friend. If today, again, this is a side track a bit, side joke a bit, what do you call that? Don't mind me, but my intention is for everyone to be benefited from my training. Next time when you go to the toilet, if you're doing a business, right, don't bring in your cell phone. Don't bring in your handphone, cell phone. No, don't bring your tablet. Bring in USANA and preferably empty USANA supplements bottle and read the labels. Yes, you heard me right. Read the labels. The labels will tell you a lot of story. Look at how many times I've already spent on just this one slide alone. Because reading the labels give you a whole clear picture that how scientific based we are, how transparent we are, and again the keyword, potency guaranteed. Translate it to layman, what you see is what you get. Now, you may think, what's the big deal? Come on, Kenny, you're boasting. What's the big deal about this? The fact of the problem is that there are many companies, again, I won't name, there are many companies that don't honor potency guarantee. Right, what you see may not be what you get. That is why there's so many recalls worldwide. Everywhere you see, if you're alert, you're keen, recalls here, recalls there. Why? Product has banned substances. Product has high amount of this and that. Right? You heard the whole story before, right? So read the labels. And someone asked me why you bring empty bottle of USANA, because for hygienic sake, I don't want you to flush the toilet and the germs fly here and there in the bottle, or you might open the bottle in the meantime. No. Okay, read the label. Just do it as much as you can. Or better yet, put those empty bottles of USANA supplements in your bathroom, on top of your flush tank. Get a joke not, okay? On top of flush tank, read it. As you are doing your business, read it. Oh my goodness, some say the font is so small. Well, you can because it is your own private time. Do it. Okay, you can do it slowly. Read the labels. Read the labels. If the font is so small, ask the materials from your team, from your upline, from the office. Read the information label from the brochure. Understood? Let me know if you understand. Let me know if you want to elaborate more. Okay, this chat room has been quiet, and I don't like my chat room to be quiet. Okay, interaction, interactive. Now, I already mentioned a few things. Elemental, you get the net amount, right? Okay, we are transparent. You can hashtag all these keywords as part of my training and also as part of your what? Sharing processes. Okay, because if someone really wants to sit down with me, for example, no need long, 15 minutes, and talk about how unique USANA is, I'll be more than happy. Sometimes I say 15 minutes is not enough. Are you understand? Sorry, do you understand? Okay, another keyword. Okay, bottles in bathroom. Do that. Do that. Next. Okay, vital antioxidant. Here's my trick. I told you. I always tell you the blue, the water, the chelation, how we cleanse it, the elemental amount. Now we come to the green bottle. The green bottle reminds you of plants, jungle, emerald director. Gotcha. Okay. What else green reminds you? My favorite color, my son's favorite color, green. What should come into your mind when it comes to green? Earth, yes, is plant. Hashword plant. Oopsie. Plant. Okay, let me do the chat for everyone to see. Okay, after plant, it brings you to what? It brings you to phytonutrients. And why phytonutrients? Phytonutrients would then lead you to intelligence. Hold on, Kenny. You're jumping too fast. Yes, I can see the relation between plant and jungle, plant and phytonutrients, but plant, phytonutrients, and then intelligence. That's a big jump. Okay, that's a big jump. Seems to me. Okay, rest assured, my friends. Pay attention closely. I will let you know the relation, and after you know the relationship, you would no longer be confused. Okay, again, the text here on my slide. Okay, here's the thing. For prevention and treatment of vitamin deficiency and supports healthy cellular function. Okay. Everyone in the meeting, can you see my hashtag that I just gave you? Those hashtags I just typed, okay? If those cannot, please let me know. Okay? See, there are actually some who cannot see the hashtag. That is weird. Okay? But I'm gonna say it verbally. A recap, some sort. Okay? I still have time. No, a recap of some sort. Just now when I say blue color for mineral water, for core minerals, I'm sorry, core minerals, not mineral water because I just had my mineral water. So yep, blue for water, for cleansing, for chelation, and then you get the net after you cleanse the mineral in that way. As an analogy, you get a net amount of the minerals. And then we talk about green color, which is the vital antioxidant bottle. You have green color, which could remind you of plant, phytonutrients, and also intelligence. Eh? How is that? How is that? Plant, phytonutrients, intelligence. I'm going to show you how it goes. Inside this green bottle, we have intelligence. Intelligence technology is found in the green bottle. I repeat, intelligence is found in green bottle. And the intelligence complex is made from a proprietary blend of 8 ingredients. And ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. Did you know that out of these 8 ingredients, 7 of them are actually plant-based ingredients? Did you hear me correctly? Or should I rephrase myself because I don't like maybe memorization numbers? Sometimes we say the wrong one. I don't want to mislead you. Did you know the majority of our intelligence complex ingredients are plant-based? I'll show you one by one. Now, this is a very important slide. Take a picture, a screenshot, whatever it is, take a picture. Let me know. See my slides or no? Because I don't want to miss for whatever reason, I don't want you to miss out these slides. Okay. Did you see these 8 ingredients? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to annotate it a bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw with a pen, which is red. Answer me in the chat room. Is this a plant-based extract? Yes. Okay, one by one. I know some of you are very keen already. You jump to far away. Is resveratrol a plant-based extract? I got the answer. Thank you very much. Is olive fruit extract a plant-based extract? Again, yes. Green color, vital antioxidant, plant, phytonutrient, intelligence. Now, why I tell you all this? Because just now, a few persons actually asked me, Kenny, if I take every healthy meals, the healthiest meal, imagine every day, I can say, yes, for the benefits of that, I'm going to give you the benefits of that. You can get vitamins and minerals enough, optimal for your body. Good, congratulations. But what about plant-based extract? Are you following me, ladies and gentlemen? What about plant-based extract? You don't get it unless you have a concentrated dose or you deliberately take all this from plants. What about curcuminoids? I'm going to say in Malay for the benefits of some of my friends here. Kunyit, jianghuang, is it from plants? You know the answer. Green tea, is it plant? Yes, plant. Alpha-lipoic acid? Not so. Not so. Not so. Good, everyone. Quercetin, rutin, hesperidin, because these 3, usually they have kind of similar, benefits. I will usually group them all together. Quercetin, hesperidin, rutin. Can they be deemed as plant-based or related to plants? Answer me in the chat room. This one suddenly got quiet already. Not sure, right? I want you to think, no, I won't go unless you understand these slides, ladies and gentlemen. I would not go to the next slide unless you understand this. So you're not happy with the answer? No participation. If you're unsure, you just tell me unsure. I'm unsure, I'm confused. Okay, good. More is coming in. Confused or what? A few confused. Got it. Some people don't understand what is alpha-lipoic acid. Alpha-lipoic acid is usually found on plant-based, particularly in the liver part, okay, of from animal source food. You don't usually get alpha-lipoic acid in an optimal amount, even from your animal source diet. So here's a fun catch. Can someone tell me? I'm going to answer the question first, okay? Alpha-lipoic acid, I for myself, I would not call it as a plant-based ingredients or related to plant in that sense. Now, here's the thing, my friends. Can you tell me from USANA, Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, where else do you get alpha-lipoic acid other than CELLSENTIALS? I'm waiting for your answer. Wow, Very fast, very fast, very, very fast. The answer came. Some say no idea, no worries. I will let you know. The other product that we featured alpha lipoic acid is coenzyme Q10 coquinone. That is one for sure you can see. Now here's the benefit of Kenny's training. Expand the horizon a bit. Okay. Complement complement selling or add-up selling, companion selling, whatever you call it. Because if you see the need, you should recommend the relevant product. Q10 is the answer. Yes. Now, let us get back to the main point here. My main point is to tell you that do not be stubborn anymore. You don't get your daily diet, especially plant-based ingredients, phytonutrients ingredients, from your daily diet alone. Okay. Someone would like me to repeat the term that I'm talking about is alpha lipoic acid. Sometimes it's known as ALA. ALA. Okay, alpha lipoic acid. Not they say ALA, okay? Like sometimes we say in colloquial term, we say ALA, like this right now. Okay, here's the thing. This came back again to me again. And Kenny, I had a classic answer back to you. Now, why did I say that? Someone in the chat room that you don't see. People always have this question about vegetarian or vegan individuals who cannot take self-essential. Ladies and gentlemen, my answer is classic in the sense that yes, while you are vegetarian or vegan, I have no issue that, and I respect your belief. I respect the way of your life you are practicing. But hear me out. Hear me out. When someone is sick and need to take medicines, may it be orally, may it be not orally, but injected into the body, how many times have you heard the case whereby this individual would then ask the doctor, the nurse, hey, hello, your medicine, your injection, vegetarian friendly or not? Huh? Let me know in the comment section in the chat room. Did you do that or not? Again, I'm saying this is based on factual logic. If you cannot overcome yourself, don't take USANA products. I respect that. But can we look at the bigger picture for this one time sake only? That if you're sick, you're taking medicine. Did you ever ask or write into the drug company and ask, is your medicine tablet certified vegetarian or vegan friendly or not? Let me know. If you have this individual doing that, then he's definitely on a different level because he's really adamant about it. But if we slightly change the way we look at matter from not the whole different angle, but just at a slightly different angle, you don't do that, right? You don't do that, right? For religious belief, like for example, on a separate matter, like a different context, for religious belief, yes, I do know individuals that will not take a medicine or even take a jab because they know that it is not against, it is not in line with their religious belief. But that is another part of the story. What we're talking about is taking supplements, whether is it really certified vegan or really, vegetarian friendly. Because over the years as a scientist, as a nutritionist, honestly, I can tell you, no one can tell me, say, yeah, I was sick and I was given this drug and I forget to ask the doctor whether is it vegan or vegetarian friendly. Here's the thing. So I want you to know. So, see, I spent a lot of time answering questions and I hope you really understand and you really can feel my sincerity in answering the question. I do hope so. And of course, Kenny, don't expect Kenny to give you everything. Then you go back home, you forget, and you just repeat. No, I want you to do the homework. This time I want you to challenge your simple homework. Do me a favor. Just do me a favor. After my presentation, after you repeat viewing my talk, my training, digest it, do your notes. The only homework I want you to do is look at this protein hesperidin routine. Just now I mentioned, right? These three, I group them all together because they kind of have similar functions. Just reassure yourself. Just do the homework and tell me whether you want to classify this as a plant-based or not plant-based. That's your only homework. And if you say you cannot do it, then how are you supposed to lead a downline like me, for example, who asked you this question? If you don't want to do that, so I said, okay, do that, please, for everyone's sake. Now, next slide. Oopsie, where did that go? Here's a label. I like the way our Philippines office, or should I say the USANA in the Philippines, okay, label their, what do you call it, their vital antioxidants. Because why? It gives you not only the headline of multivitamins, it also label up herbs, choline, alpha-lipoic acid, coenzyme Q10, and lycopene. And here's what I like about it. When you read the flow, excuse me, I'm gonna highlight this. When you read the flow, multivitamins, yep, I know this contain vitamins. Herbs, again, plant-based extract. Choline, another ingredients, okay, that can help, what do you call it, in Chinese got tanjit, that helps in healthy cholesterol management, okay? And then you see, I like how it is being arranged. Alpha-lipoic acid followed by coenzyme Q10. You know, alpha-lipoic acid is found in our vital antioxidants, and next is coenzyme Q10. Just by that, you get a story. Read the labels, you get a story. Okay? Everyone promise me, next time bring empty bottles don't throw, bring it to the washroom, put it there, kind of like display it. Read the labels. Like, for example, some people ask me, I actually read the labels, thank you. If you have bottles from other countries, put it, compare. Even better. For me, I always compare labels because that's my hobby. I want you to know the nuances between different countries. Okay, after comparing, look back at the labels again. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. Can you see my pen running around the slides, or you can't? So that I will change the pointer. Can you see my pen? All right, yes, you see. What you see is what you get. You don't add up everything. Add up everything doesn't give you 100 milligram. No. Please, this is the breakdown. You get 100 milligram of net vitamin C from all these combined. All right? Sometimes people, they like to add up, and then they confuse themselves. Don't add up like this. We, in USANA, we focus on the big pictures, not tiny, petty little things. If you want to succeed, that's my advice. Focus on the big picture. And then I'm gonna do you a favor by highlighting the 8 ingredients of our CELLSENTIALS in the Philippines formula. And yes, my friend, if you are listening me from Malaysia, from the Philippines, from Singapore, from US, yes, every 8 members of intelligence product here are found in the formula of the Philippines, the Malaysia, the Singapore, and of course US. So where are they? Those 8, easy. Alpha-lipoic acid is here. Okay, let me redraw it well. Can I erase it? Never mind. Okay. Hesperine is here. Where else? Resveratrol is here. Right. Curcuminoid is here. Curcumin, Tanghuang, Kunit. Where else? Green tea is here. How many already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where else? Rutin is here. Quercetin is here. Where else? What else are we missing? Olive is here. Sometimes because of regularity, because of legal issues, we cannot say, yes, intelligence complex. Like, we don't see intelligence complex on the label. But yet all the 8 ingredients, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 here on this side. 3 here on this side. Add up, you get all the 8 intelligence technology ingredients. Awesome or not, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know if by breaking down these to everyone's picture, you know you are getting the best vitamin. The whole spectrum of vitamins, the whole spectrum of minerals, plus the optimal intelligence plans. Okay. For any questions, feel free on the chat room, and any parts that you want me to re-elaborate, let me know. Okay. Let me know if this is good feedback or bad feedback, or is this helpful. Let me know, because your words of encouragement helps me. Your words of encouragement also helps your team member. If you can do a simple training back to the basic to your team member by incorporating some of my elements, then I hope that the information can be easily duplicated. After all, this is the most important factor of network marketing, right? It's the sharing. And then before we go, I want you to know one more thing. Oops. Optimal nourishment. Don't forget another keyword that is called optimum. National Public Radio, NPR, NPS. Okay, I'm gonna do hashtag. Another keyword you should use is optimal. Now there are questions from me that say, lacking nutrients. If you all ask me that, hey, USANA CELLSENTIALS cannot give you every list, hundreds or even maybe thousands, okay, of everything your body requires. But at the very basic, what has been proven by science to be essential, safe, beneficial, we give you in the format of safe product called CELLSENTIALS. Don't forget, for those who are long-term, our so-called long-time associate distributor, they knew that CELLSENTIALS was previously called Essentials, right? All the essentials. And someone asked me, should I take all 4 or go beyond the dosage? Don't go beyond the dosage. Take up to the level your body is comfortable with. Don't focus blindly, and don't do blindly if your body cannot adapt. Listen to me now. This is important. I'm gonna zoom into my face here a bit. Listen to me here. How many pairs you should take is dictated by your own body, not by me, not by your upline, not by your sideline, not by your girlfriend, boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, or ex-husband or ex-wife. No. What you should take is according to how much your body can adapt. You have heard stories even from your team, not only from me. You don't have to wait for me to give you the story. Someone after take, they have very serious, very what's the word for it I'm looking for? Very uncomfortable reaction. Start by reducing the intake. Or better yet, if you're new, start from low, 1 pair, gradually increase it up to 4 pair. All right. Someone asked me, will taking USANA supplements affect the kidney? Here's my golden answer. Okay. Taking USANA supplements as per the body comfortable level, as per direction intake, do not harm your kidney. It is in fact that prolonged less than optimal nutrients intake that could harm your body, that could harm your overall health. And yes, if you want to focus on kidney, yes, that is plausible. Not the other way around. Not the other way around. Okay, so people always ask me, USANA is bad for kidney, bad for health. I say, ayo, the local lingo say, ayo, what? Who taught you all this? These are all obsolete information. Your body needs nutrients, that's a fact. How much your body needs differ from one individual to another, right? Answer me, right or not? How much your body need versus how much Kenny's body need is different, right? And how do you gauge? If you're totally new, never take supplements before, my experience will tell me if you take CELLSENTIAL or we take USANA products, you would have healing reactions or adaptability issue. Whichever keywords you want to use. Adaptability issues, healing crises, healing reaction. So best you start with low. 1 pair, gradually increase 2 pair, 3 pair, 4 pair. No 5 pair, don't go beyond. Okay? Now I got some questions here that are talking about so-called medical condition. Anyone with medical condition, if you're having cancer, you're under treatment, you have kidney failure, it is always best to check with the doctor first. Are you guys following me? Because if you check with the doctor, you may hear this question, people like brush you off like this. Yeah, don't ask doctor lah. Doctor always say no. Well, my retort, my comeback statement is that if Dr. A say cannot, ask Dr. B. Dr. B say cannot, ask Dr. C. Ask Dr. C cannot, say ask Dr. D. Worse is that I asked Dr. A, this happened to me. I asked Dr. A about his opinion about our brand. He said, oh, no. Then he recommend me other network marketing brand. That's the worst I would say. Doctor say no to our product, but yes to different product. But being a scientist, being a nutritionist, as a compare, it doesn't look that excellent to me. Worse, right? Can you imagine if you go and ask doctor, can my family members or my beloved ones take this, USANA? The doctor say cannot because too powerful, too strong. Then they recommend their other brands of network marketing. I shall refrain from commenting whether it goes against ethics or not. That's not for me to judge. But you yourself have to evaluate, right? What is so bad about USANA? We have track records. There are no recalls. Potency guaranteed. What you see is what you get. What else do you want? Everything in black and white. We control our quality. We control our production. Right. And here's a funny thing. I'm gonna end this slide. Here's the funny thing. If you look at me after so many years of being a nutritionist, being a scientist, okay, here's a catch that you may find. There will be always some person in your team, your family members, that don't trust supplements. Almost like to the day they die, they don't want to take supplements. Okay, respect that. We should respect that. That's their whole family to their point of belief. We can try to convince, but if we can't, let it be. But did you ever realize that if for whatever reason they've fallen sick, mishap happens, then I kind of ask you this question, right? Can I double up, triple up, quadruple up, or maybe quintuple up the dosage of USANA supplements, and then I can see result faster? Have you ever encountered it? You did, right? So here's the thing, okay? Don't wait until sick, then only take supplements, right? Someone asked for my slides. I think they record my training is being recorded. So which means if you don't have a recording, try to ask from the office or try to ask from your other team members to record my training. Can you follow me? Can you follow my statement? That if you don't have a recording, I'm sure someone in the team that has recording. Okay, use it, incorporate my elements. Okay. Last but not least, I want to share one thing. Today, if you go out and share USANA, there is always a whole bunch of information in your head. Don't overwhelm your audience with all this whole bunch of information. You should at least focus on the information that are most relevant to them so that when you share, it hits the connection. Are you following me? I give you a lot of information, yes. I don't expect you to go out and share USANA 1 hour each time to your prospect. If they don't have the time, let's say they only have 20 minutes, you hit the key points. Safe, potency guaranteed, no recall after all this year, good track record. Incorporate that. And it always amazes me when someone who are so gullible that they think that low-cost supplements are made equal as USANA supplements. Not all supplements are created equal. This is a marketing tagline. This is a straight to the core, straight to the bone kind of statement that says no supplements are created equal. What you take in the long run, okay? For example, you believe in certain brand in the long run. What happens if that brand has a recall? Okay, I remember this statement that I always heard before during my early years of being a nutritionist or scientist. People like to sue. They say, I will sue you. Say, why you want to sue me? Take already, supplements, do this, do that. Okay, I say, come down back to basic, I teach you how to take. Now, here's the funny thing. You want to look at a slightly different angle, right? If you want to sue me, at least a proper company is there, valid, stand firm, built on the spot for you to sue, right? What if you want to sue a company, the company is already no longer gone, chaplap, in Cantonese we call it chaplap, it's already not existent. You want to sue what? Sue also no way to sue, right? So I always say, try to look at different angle, calm down, chill out, my friend. I'll give you the right information. That you may hurt certain occasion. Cannot take one network marketing. I say, wow, you said like this, cannot take one, which means after you take a certain product, the product fails you, You totally swipe out everything. Can you imagine that if you what do you call it? For example, if you ride a bicycle and then you fell down, and then you say, I would ban all bicycle from my life forever. That doesn't make good sense, right? Huh? Yeah, I know you have bad experience, but you should open up your mind. Okay? I know I already overrun by 10 minutes, but here's a funny thing. Let me know in the comment section if this is the right statement or what do you call it, a wrong statement. Whenever you attend Kenny's talk, right? Kenny talk, time flies very fast one, right? I also find it a lot of story to share, a lot of good sharing, two-way information from my fellow friends. It makes training fun. And I want everyone to do training fun. This is my friend. Just one training is essential. In the future, we may have a lot of whole different kind of training focusing on specific products. But my friend, listen to me, incorporate my training, incorporate the team training, and also incorporate the guidelines that are given by USANA regional officers, then you are well protected. Are you guys following me? If you're in the Philippines, you have Philippines office teams. You have a Philippines network team, like your whole team. And you have scientists, you have staff in R&D that would offer assistance if you need one. Okay? So I can see a lot of old friends here that say hi to me, say thank you for my training. No, I have to thank you all for believing in USANA, for believing in the product so well. Okay? But after all has been said, what we want is true health and true wealth. Don't talk about wealth if you don't have health. Okay? I'm not being a philosopher. I don't go against your philosophy, but to me, at least, most important, you must have true health before you can enjoy the wealth. And what's more better when you can have something that provides optimal amount of vitamins, minerals, and don't forget the third component, phytonutrients. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, if you have the recording, you can ask from the office or from your team members, all right? It has been my pleasure. Okay, 17 minutes just passed by like that. But I know we're gonna have chance to meet again in the future, all right? Thank you so much. Take care, okay? Take care this period, okay? Be a socially responsible person. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Kenny. And there you go once again on behalf of USANA Philippines. Thank you for always sharing your thoughts and your knowledge with us. And again, to everybody in the call, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Until next Thursday training, have a great day ahead. Thank you very much.